This morning we're just cruising up the lovely smooth Bruce Highway. This is a good bit. We're sitting between 90 and 95. Just under 2,000 revs. Engine noise is not too much, is it there?
No, it's just this blooming snorkel. Makes all that wind.
Most noise in this thing is from the snorkel. Not very well designed, not very aerodynamic, but you're comfortable.
250 meters ahead.
It's okay.
What's that?
It's okay. It's passable.
Possible. So, just sitting in fifth gear, we're going to sit behind this truck. No point pushing it.
In his slipstream, are we?
We don't have to be anywhere in a hurry.
We do actually.
Do we?
Yeah.
Where have we got to be?
You need to go somewhere.
So we're heading towards Carlton Farm, just out of Hervey Bay. Stayed there last year sometime.
In August.
Not too much further. GPS says another 153 kilometres. But it's cruising comfortably. It's nice being able to select your own gears. We set up for a couple of nights at Carlton Farm, just out of Hervey Bay. Stayed here a while ago, late last year I think. Yeah, can't remember. Anyway, we set up here because the rail trail is just there. It's the Mary to Bay rail trail. Last time we were here, they were just opening the extension, which goes along the side of the main drag and then into the bush. So we rode that earlier, and it's at this stage it's only 5.6 kilometres I think, and it comes to an abrupt stop. Forgot to take the GoPro, so I didn't film that. It was a nice ride, very level, very compacted earth. A good ride. But tomorrow we're going to go into Hervey Bay along that rail trail.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
Another beautiful morning this morning. Sunshine, no wind. So today we're heading off into Hervey Bay, doing the established section of the Merida Bay cycleway.
I thought I would never be fine.
Look at that nice car.
I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
You can see our van's just there. Start of the rail trail here. So after 5 or 10 minutes we're just starting to come into suburbia. How you going?
The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Last time we did this trail we took a wrong turn and ended up down on the foreshores. I got the map this time. Yeah. So hopefully this will take us straight to the jetty. Mackay Brothers, I've seen these guys on TV doing house moves. We've arrived at our destination. How far did we say?
14.8.
14.8 k's. Well, what a beautiful day. So it's the Urungang Pier. We couldn't see a sign that said no bikes on the pier, so we're having a go. See if we get abused. Guessing that's Fraser Island out there.
Yes, I think we drove out there and got a bottle of water.
724. The length of the pier. So we're going to try and ride back along the foreshores. Hopefully there won't be too much pedestrian traffic. We'll give it a go.
Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secret start in your heart.
So we made it around the coastal path okay, and now we're back on the back track heading home. It's going to be about 30 k's round trip. I'm 29.1 now, so maybe 33. Yeah. How was that? Feedback? Feedback? Good afternoon from Ninkenbar, about 8 k's out of Hervey Bay. Last night here, move on tomorrow. But I just thought I'd respond to a few of the comments from the video we did on the new tow tug. That's the 70 series, the V8 4.5 litre 5-speed manual. A couple of things I didn't point out. Look, it's got a table or a seat. Much improved bumper bar from previous models, I think. And I saw a video where somebody actually fitted a winch into that standard bar. Extended problem I found, I just switched the stone stomper over from the 200 onto the 79. Now it's lower and it goes near the exhaust and it's burnt already after about 5 hours of towing. So I guess I'll be cutting another section out of that. Thoughts so far, I still love it. Still love it. Tows well. Struggles with hills. I've got the seat folded up now. Struggles with room in the back. So I've got 2 e-bikes in there. But the leg room for passengers is not real good. But normally there's only 2 of us anyway. So yeah, you drop back a couple of gears going up hills, but well, I don't find it a problem. At least I know the transmission's locked as soon as I change gear. Anyway, getting back to a couple of these comments. Most of the comments were positive, actually, which is good. I can't find them all quickly. One bloke said, why on earth would you go back from a 200 series to a 70 series? It's pretty... Yeah, I know where you're coming from there. The 200 series was a lot more comfortable, that's for sure. And probably just as capable, but it was a 2016. If you haven't watched the other video on the rundown of the 200, 2016, it had already had the DPFs replaced and the injectors under warranty. And after they replaced them, I was advised to put in a catch can, which I did, not knowing that that was Toyota's #1 excuse for voiding warranty. After 3 years of the 200 going really well, the exhaust being clean, suddenly it turned black again. So something's obviously failed. I put it into Toyota to be assessed. They came back and said everything was within specs, but it was still blowing black smoke and the exhaust was going black. So I figured sooner or later I was up for a massive bill of between $14,000 and $16,000 depending who you talk to. So I thought it was time to change over. We could not really afford to do it, but yeah, as my son says, you only live once. So we did it. One of the other excuses, one of the other negative excuses why on earth would you put on a weight distribution hitch? Just put on airbags. Well, the obvious answer to that is airbags don't remove any of the weight off the rear axle. Putting a weight distribution hitch on takes the weight from the rear axle and shares it evenly with the front axle. Why on earth wouldn't I do it? Would be my answer. Common sense. The 200 had both airbags and I used the weight distribution hitch on it and rode perfectly. So I can't remember what your name was, but you need to do a little bit more research on weight distribution hitches and how they actually work. before you make rude comments to me. Anyway, that's my whinge about that. What else can I say? Fair bit of air noise, mainly from the snorkel. I have only put 1 tank of fuel in it since we've been towing, and the results on that were 16.1 litres per 100, and I wasn't holding back. That was more or less what I used to get with the 79 series, which is the same, you know, same engine, same setup, but it didn't have the DPFs. I think one of the big differences is this drives in 2-wheel drive until you change it to 4 high. So you're only driving the rear axle. Plus there's less weight. But yeah, I'm happy with it. And this is, you know, I'm not paid to do these reports. I'm not press. You see all these press guys get out in them for a couple of days and give you feedback. Oh, one of the other comments was, why didn't I buy a 2.8 litre? Well, the answer to that is easy. I didn't want to buy a 2.8 litre. If the Prado can't tow 3.5 tonne, then why would this, with the same engine as the Prado, do the job as well as 4.5 litre? It just doesn't make sense to me. So my decision was, I don't want the 2.8, which has had the heck tuned out of it to make it perform, whereas this thing is undertuned and does the job. Anyway, they're my reasons. Don't mean to offend anybody, but I'm just telling you what it's like in real life. Tows 3.5 tonne easily, comfortably. Well, it tows comfortably. It's not all that comfortable inside, but I'm still happy with it. I love it, and I guess in the long run that's all that matters. Anyway, thanks for watching. Just got a spy on Andrew, see if he's graduated. Ooh, so far so good. Wow, look at that. Hey, so there was no ground up coffee in yours?
Yeah, good.
Struggling, I think.
Have a great time.
So the magnetic pool when you're in Bundaberg. Where are we?
The Bundaberg Rum Factory.
What for?
Oh, sorry, rum distillery.
What are we here for?
We thought we'd come for a drink.
Coffee, you know, rum and coffee.
Look at all the sugar cane. Rum in your coffee. Too late for the tour at the rum factory, so we come to the ginger beer factory, the big barrel.